I know how easy it is to go to the supermarket, down the freezer aisle and buy some frozen chips, but I'm telling you now, it's a breeze to make your own at home. And the best thing about it is you know exactly what's going into it. You need 3 major ingredients, and if you've got some vinegar, that's an added bonus. That's all you need to make these beautiful homemade chips. Now, this recipe is in my sides chapter of my new book called Cook Ahead, and it's all about getting ahead and freezing recipes to make it so much easier in the middle of the week. So instead of buying chips, you've got your homemade chips ready to go frozen. All you need to do is bake them quickly. So what potato to choose when you're making chips at home? Well, I find the classic brushed potato the best. You get them from every supermarket, those large dirty potatoes. They are fantastic for chips because they're super floury. Now, when making your own chips at home, you can make them into any size you like. If you want big chunky wedges or little skinny matchsticks, it's totally up to you. I kind of like them all different sizes so they really look homemade. So I've got some water boiling. I'm going to add some vinegar, just some white vinegar. This is going to seal the potatoes and give them a lovely coating so we get them crispy on the outside and lovely and fluffy in the centre. So what we're doing here is just blanching the potatoes. So be really careful when you add them to the water. I'm not going to cook them all the way through. I just want to blanch them, so about 2 to 3 minutes. Right, these potatoes have cooled down. You can see that they're still quite raw and a little bit sticky in the centre, which is what we're after. Now I'm going to place them onto a tray and I'm going to add some oil. Now, just some vegetable oil for this. Drizzle that over. And at this stage, you may be tempted to place them into the oven straight away. Of course you can, and they will be delicious. But if you want them to be extra delicious and super crispy on the outside, really fluffy in the centre, I highly recommend doing this step, which is spreading them out and then popping them into the freezer just like this. By doing this, that oil is going to solidify around the potatoes, giving us an extra crispy potato. I know it's an extra step, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, these chippies are frozen nicely. If I didn't want to cook these straight away, I just pop them into a Ziploc bag and they're ready to go. These will last for a good 3 to 4 months if they last that long in the freezer. So onto another tray, and the reason I'm using another tray is because I need to give these a lot of space as they bake in the oven. So spread them out. I don't want them to be touching, I want them to go golden all over. And we've already got the oil in it, so we don't need any more oil. And we haven't seasoned it, so a good pinch of salt. I'll also season when they come out of the oven. These now go into the oven, hot oven, 200 degrees for about 25 minutes or until they're golden brown and perfectly cooked through. All right, these chippies have come out of the oven. How good do they look? They've puffed up, they're golden brown. Keep an eye on them when you're cooking them for that hour. Just make sure you toss them so they get that even colour. And listen to this. Oh, they're so irresistible. Nothing beats a homemade chip that actually is super tasty. I'm going to place them into a bowl, just using my tongs because they're still piping hot. And have a taste of them. If it does need a little bit more salt, you can add some more salt. I'm not serving this with any tomato sauce or mayonnaise. I just want the pure taste of that potato. So let's have a look inside one of these. Oh, look at that. See how fluffy they are? They are the best chips. Nothing beats homemade. Don't make a small batch, make a big batch of these, freeze them, have them at the ready when you have that craving for chippies. They're good.